All right, so here I have two eyeballs. Now I'm going to show you what to do and what not to do when you're painting hair. And then I'm going to show you some stuff kind of about blending too. Can I have someone hit the circle light over there? Thank you. All right. So what I've been seeing some people do is they figured out the skin tone that they want and they put it everywhere except for that eyebrow. And so I'm using orange and blue. And I do want to use blue for the hairs, but I'm going to show you first kind of what you don't want to do. So I got nothing behind this hair of the eyebrow, and then I take my blue, and I'm just gonna paint on in this area like an outline, like a paint by numbers. Oh no.
That's not what to do.
This is not what to do. Does that feel like a natural eyebrow with natural hairs? I looked around. I don't see anyone with tatted brows. Maybe you got makeup on. But even then, this is not what natural eyebrows look like. Right, I see the same thing with the eyelashes. No, no, no. Oh no. Do not want to see that. Now, if you want to make the hair feel natural, first you want to start with that skin tone behind the hair of the eyebrow. Okay, I've got a very thin little brush, and if you need to swap and get one that is kind of skinnier at the edge as you do these little details, go ahead and swap one out right up here. I got this very thin brush, and I want to go in the same shape as this eyebrow, but I always want to put down that skin tone first, behind the hairs. And so then you're just going to, just like we did with the drawings, when we were doing our self-portraits, you want to start at like the base of the little hair and flick up when you're on this side. Use a little water, kind of helps it flow. Always on top of a skin tone that's already there. You flick away from the base of each individual hair. And as your eyebrow kind of, as you get more towards the brow bone on this side, this edge of the eye, and the hairs start to turn direction, they're a little more flat. And if you think I'm wrong, go look in a mirror. Guarantee it. And then you're just layering them. So if you have really dark eyebrows, like mine, then you just keep layering those colors on top of each other until you get those darker values. And that's going to keep you from getting that tatted on, really thick, kind of unnatural looking brow like we have on the right. So it's the very similar process to when we did our portraits with pencil, right? We wanted to have like a light skin tone underneath before you go adding those hairs on top. It's the same thing for the eyelashes. So I start right here on the eyelid, right where it meets up with your eye, and flick. And your eyelashes are curved. So they're going to go in different directions. They kind of slope down and then go back up. Get enough water so that that brush is really moving over those skin tones. You always want to have your skin tones done first. And if you need your sketchbook, you know, we did a whole page where we just practiced these. Those eyelashes, they're going all in different directions, this way, that way. They get a little thinner and shorter on this edge, the corner of your eye.
Can you stop for a second?
Yeah.
I want everyone looking up. Everyone looking at the screen. Everyone stopping and taking a look. Because not everybody's paying attention. And I think this is super vital. Look at the value range, the overlap onto that color, the textures. All of that matters. That's a beautiful example of the value.
All right, now this applies to any kind of fur, any hair, anything that you have on the face. I'm gonna show you hair as well next. So this is good. Yes. Oh no, do I have a red marker? That would be so perfect. Here we got orange. No. All right. Now let's talk about hair really quick. I'm gonna scoot this aside. All right, when you are doing hair, like hair coming out of someone's head, let's say this is, you know, the top of the head right here. Here's my little person. This is their hairline, kind of like this. Now, another thing you don't want to do is start by putting all of your skin tone down. It goes right to the edge of the hair. And maybe I have dark hair, and so I'm just gonna put a bunch of that dark blue right up to the edge of it. And it's just like this flat, dark color. All right. No. No, bad. All right, what you want to do is start with your skin tone. Let me get some of this started again. Got the skin tone, and you always want to go a little bit extra, a little bit more to the edge. Bring it out more than you think you're gonna need it. We have skin underneath our hair, you know. If you shaved your head bald, you got skin under there. It's not just the same color as your hair. All right, so imagine this is the hairline here. You want to start by layering those hairs on top. All right, go over that skin tone. You're going to get a much more natural look by doing it this way. And always paint in the direction that your hair is going. Brushes are made out of hair. Sometimes it's real, sometimes it's fake. But we've got these little hairs right here. That's a great tool for when you're doing hairs. All right, look, this is my hair right here. Oh, hello. My hair doesn't look like this. It's like a flat blob of color. My hair kind of goes, it's wavy. Even if you have straight hair, it always goes in a direction. Follow the direction of the hair. And now if I was going to add some tints to this, even of like the lighter color, cleaned off my brush. Say I want some orange highlights in that hair. To be able to blend, you want to have a little bit of dampness on your brush. And to really blend it well, you kind of want to have that paint that was just put down on the page. So this paint, I just put it down. And now I'm slightly going over it with my orange. And it's starting to blend those two colors together. Same thing if you have curls, right? You always want to go with the direction that your hair is going. Or waves. Little ringlets. Look for the pattern of the hair and paint in that same direction. So we've got no, and then we have yes. Smiley face. Should have put the nose and the yeses on the same side, but we all get the idea. And this goes for, you know, if you even have a pet or you're just trying to blend things like the sunset or leaves or a blanket and you need to blend things, this is how you want to do it. You kind of want to have some fresh paint on there. If your paint's already dry, mix that color up again, and then you can mix those two hues together.